Hi everyone, today's training is going to discuss how to end the school year with a bang. I would like to note that this training should not supersede anything that is mandated to you by your school administration. These are only tips and tricks that we use at our school to help us make sure we're ready for the upcoming school year. Enrich. Please make sure that all actions are completed and finalized. If open actions are still not complete, make sure to have a plan to address them over the summer. I know that during COVID-19, a lot of our reevaluations and even some of our initials have been postponed. So please make sure that you are aware of these, you stay on top of them, and complete them over the summer as soon as you can. Make sure that all signature pages and other student-specific documents are uploaded. I know this tends to be a busy time with IEP season, typically in a lot of our other districts. So make sure that you get those. So with students transfer to another district this summer, that all of those documents will transfer over with them through an Enrich records request. Be sure to have all progress reports completed and finalized and sent home to the parents. Go ahead and clean up your team members. If you know that a speech therapist or a special education teacher will not be back next school year, go ahead and remove them from the student's plan and submit a deactivation survey through the Enrich survey request. If you're using Zoom, Google Hangouts, or another online platform, make sure that your recurring meetings are canceled after the last day of school and that parents are aware that you are no longer meeting with them throughout the summer. Be sure to download any recorded sessions that you may need, just because technology can be a funky thing and things happen and we lose our recordings. Power School. This is typically for students who receive resource as a high school credit or are self-contained students who the self-contained teacher is the teacher of record. Be sure to enter your grades and update your course gradebook, add your comments to your report cards, and review your report cards prior to dissemination. Teacher evaluation. Ensure that all SC lead actions are completed. This includes SLOs, observations, and final results. Review teacher certifications to make sure everyone is renewed for the upcoming school year. Be sure to check that Read to Succeed certification is completed for 2020 certificate expirations. When you return, it's going to be a little crazy. You're going to have probably your biggest group of students enrolling for that first day of school. So make sure that you review new student documents as soon as possible to determine if additional contracted providers are necessary. You want to make sure that if you have a student who has sometimes a difficult service to locate, such as hearing impaired or Braille services, orientation and mobility, that you are looking for those providers as soon as possible so there's not a big lag in services. And you can also set up caseloads if you have multiple special education teachers. And again, that will also, you can correct that in your Enrich by cleaning up your team members and going ahead and assigning the correct teacher to the correct student. That way, you're already ready for the first day of school. And that way, teachers also, when they come back, can go ahead and review IEPs and start uploading student records to the file section. I wanted to show you the master spreadsheet. This is only a template that we use at our school. As you know, we have lots of things to turn into the district, as well as things to put in Power School, and our Power School clerks need to know. So we try to keep all that information in one document so there aren't tons of spreadsheets floating around. We keep this one in Google Drive so it's live, but we do limit the edit access to a very small number of people because many hands can make quite a mess. Things get moved and deleted, and that causes frustration on lots of people's behalf. So we try to, we give it read access to all people that need it, but we restrict that edit access again, just so that there's only one or two major people who are able to make changes. So a cohort, what that means for us, we have rolling enrollment. So we may have students who enroll the first day of school and then 2 weeks after, then 2 weeks after that. So this helps us to keep track of who, if they're enrolled August 21st, that they have a comparable 5 days after, and then 30 days after that, we're able to filter and sort and all those fun Excel things. If they're just returning students, that is blank. So this is our file section. This is where we know if they are an Enrich file transfer, or if they're out of state, or a district may not use it, such as Greenville County, they may not use Enrich. So this is a service audit. What we do is we have almost 400 students. So what we do is our leadership team does a service audit for a student every day. That means they look at the IEP and then they review the student's online plan to make sure that they are receiving all the services that are afforded to them per their IEP. These are just student demographic information tabs: student ID, last name, first name, grade, the case manager. This is for related services. So we just put who's responsible for this. So this lady right here is the one who finds contracted related service providers for us. So we put the disability. This is the EFA code. This is our special programs registrar. So this is her column that she takes care of in PowerSchool. And we have a very specific process for that. So if there's no action needed, there's no highlight. If there's something that needs to change, such as we had a reevaluation, there's a disability change, or student is an initial, we highlight it red, and when it's complete, she'll highlight it green, and then someone on the leadership team will confirm that it's been taken care of in PowerSchool. We put our diploma type here. If they're pre-coded, that means obviously all those PowerSchool fun things, all of these are PowerSchool. And this is our comparable services in our 30-day tab. So that helps us to see that they were done on time, or if they weren't done on time. And that also helps us to view any performance problems with our teachers. That if we have a consistent teacher who's not meeting these deadlines, that we need to have a conversation. And these are annual review and reevaluation review tabs. So I just wanted to share this template with you. I am going to put it in the notes for the recording so that you have access to it. Please don't feel like you have to use it. We just have found that it's been very helpful for us to keep everything together and not have so many spreadsheets floating around. So I just wanted to share that with you as you get ready for your upcoming school year. So some of the links I referenced are stlee.org, and here is the form stack survey for activating or deactivating Enrich, right? So if you have new teachers that you're hiring, make sure that you're activating them. And again, anyone that's not coming back, we want to make sure that we're being FERPA friendly and we're deactivating them so they no longer have access to that student's plan in Enrich. So thank you for your time today. I hope this was helpful. As always, please reach out with any questions. My name is Jennifer Matthews, and you can email me anytime at jmatthews@k12.com. Thank you so much. Have a great summer. Stay safe and well.